Good morning, lovely souls. I am here today with another daily collective conscious reading. So, if you're not familiar with it, there's a description that will pop up right after this to kind of give you a brief breakdown of the spread. So, let's get started. All right, so we have enchantment, Archangel Michael. All right, so for the situation, current situation or past, or previous past. Recent past, excuse me. Also have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so what I'm getting here is I see by the King of Swords being reversed, I see that we may be going into a transition or currently in a transition where we're starting to kind of let our guard down a bit and not be so demanding and so vocal about what we want or what we feel or situations around us. So the advice for that, I see that I'm getting that we should maybe travel. I'm getting some kind of travel, some kind of maybe a big turnaround, a shift in maybe a shift in the way of thinking, moving into from troubled situations to a better situation, to calm a peaceful stage in life. And the outcome of that situation, I see that we could be, see, the Queen of Pentacles is professional, business savvy, maybe the owner of a business, or so maybe it would have something to do with moving around and kind of making connections to kind of harvest your seeds to grow that abundance and that fruitful stage of life is kind of what I'm getting. So how that ties into the Archangel Michael in this card. See, Michael wants us to kind of remember the magic of our life. Maybe it might be a lack of imagination, or maybe you're kind of losing your magical touch. Um, it He's telling us in this card, to let that creativity or that side of you, let it run wild, let it flow free, let it not be restrained. Um, it's not meant to be restrained. It's meant to bring you these blessings here. Okay, even with the unicorn in the card, the unicorn um, is a symbol of magic. When it touches you, when you reach that point in your stage, or when you have that guidance, and that joy again, you know, that that shines a light in your soul. It makes your soul shine a light. And it attracts people to you. You have the ability to be very um, charismatic, and have a wonderful energy, a wonderful magic about you. Um, yeah, this is that divine light, divine magic growing through you, shining through you, um, shining around the rest of the world. It's a beautiful, really beautiful energy, really. Now for the clarifications. Now for the clarifications. Can we get clarification here? Alrighty. So clarification on our current or recent past. All right. Um, can we get clarification here on the advice that's given from our angels and guides? We get clarification here on the outcome of the situation should we follow the advice of the angels. Okay, so here we have the King of Pentacles, and this tells me that um, it's kind of interesting. This tells me that you have the ability to, we have the ability as a whole to be kind of, I want to say, full of it, very charismatic, very maybe even egotistical a bit, which would go into, explains why the King of Swords would be reversed. So that would go into that maybe we've gotten so comfortable letting our boundaries down, kind of getting maybe what we thought we may have wanted, or we have wanted, or something of that nature. Yeah. Okay, so for the advice of that, we have the Ten of Wands. And that's interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. So with the Ten of Wands here for the clarification on the advice, the advice was, turning either travel or kind of turning point in your life where things are starting to get a lot calmer and smoother, after the storm kind of passes, kind of thing. I see that they want you to know, the angels want you to know that you're taking on extra burdens right now, and things like that, because um, you know that doing this work and connecting with yourself and helping the greater good and serving your higher purpose, it takes work. It takes work to get there, and you you may be tired, the load may be heavy, but in the end of the day, it will pay off, and you will accomplish what you need to accomplish. And that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that, you know, um, if we work hard, and we put that work in to help shift the consciousness and things like that, and kind of return the magic to the world, we will start to see a pivotal change that is for the better. And we will be able to reap those benefits later, at a later time, once it has adjusted. And now for the outcome. Now, see, this outcome, like I said, it signifies kind of business savvy, kind of maybe, it could mean maybe we're starting our own businesses, side businesses, and things like that. They may help during, especially times like this. Um, so kind of sitting back and enjoying the fruits from that, and sharing in the blessings kind of that you get, that you will get in return for that. Now, clarifying that, we have the moon. Now, this is very interesting. Okay, so the moon is interesting, especially with it being reversed. Reversed, the kind of thing that I got, the kind of feel that I got from it, the outcome that I see. I see that, you know, after we put in the work and things like that, the outcome of the situation is, being able to connect um, your intuition, or our intuition as a whole, and so I get from the moon reversed, what I kind of took from it, the message that I'm getting of the outcome is that you're diving into a part of your inner mind, kind of your inner thoughts, so to speak. You may come across emotions. I guess this goes into the work that I see here. You'll have emotions that you might not be able to understand at the time, that why you would, or realize how much you were carrying with you. You may be working, you may have all these different issues coming up. It could be fear, anxiety, and confusion, things like that, where you're unsure, you don't know which way to go, kind of thing. This is all a sign that you just have to go deeper, go into your innermost self, and down to the core, and release these fears and these emotions, and that ultimately will set you free. So that's how I see that outcome happening. The clarification, yeah, I'm putting in the work. It definitely all ties into that enchantment, that bringing that magic back into the world. It's taking us into a different stage here. I see, like I said, we're sitting back, basking in the fruits of our labor and things like that. And that's because we put in the work. we put in the work to reach that point. So thank you again for another daily conscious reading. Have a great day, you guys.